Toast is the simplest recipe of all, but it doesn't have to be basic. Today we're raising a toast to toast. This spread lets each guest build on the bread and butter. Our dear friend Amy Richardson is throwing a toast party. Why not?
I am, because who doesn't love toast, right?
Listen, we all love toast, but I think of toast and I think of, you know, Grandma Sycamore, a few little crumbs. You have elevated this to, I can't even believe it. My eyes don't even know where to stop. Where would this be a good spread for? What event would this serve?
Well, I decided that I thought it would be really fun for a bridal shower.
Yes.
And so I've kind of been like toast to the happy couple, toast with fun drinks, and toast with toast. So kind of a fun idea. Yeah.
So even if you're a non-drinking type, the toast cliche still applies.
Right. And
toast to the couple.
Right, because that's so fun.
Yes.
I mean, kind of a fun idea. And I actually came up with a menu that has, like, you know, romantic raspberry, sweet bridal blackberry, black tie, basil, and, you know, just kind of fun names for it. You know, just kind of something to elevate and do something different and fresh for a shower. You could turn it though into a baby shower, anything you wanted.
Absolutely. Toast to whatever you happen to be celebrating right now. Can we just, I know we're going to get into how and what and all of the details, but let's just let our eyes rest and have a little moment on the, are these the toppings then?
Yes, and I thought it would be really fun to do them in martini glasses because we're toasting.
Oh, you're the cutest.
Kind of, but they're just very fresh. I did some actual recipes that I think are really yummy combinations. But of course, when you're setting up your own thing, you can do whatever you want.
You've got guacamole, you've got pistachios.
Yeah, pistachios, honey, some delicious flavored olive oils, and of course the whipped ricotta, which is all the rage right now.
And that, you say, becomes the star ingredient, whipped ricotta.
And it is delicious.
Okay.
I didn't know how I would feel about it because I'm like, I don't know. Do I love ricotta? Because sometimes it's kind of flavorless.
What kind of person am I? Do I love ricotta or do I not?
Or do I not? Yes, thinking about these important things. We have to decide these things, yes. But yes, so that's kind of the star of the show, and it does give it this most wonderful, wonderful toast thing.
You're going to teach us how to make it. First, the actual staple, the bread. What do you recommend?
What you need, there's actually some steps to it. You need like a really good hearty bread. This came from Harmon's, and I love it because you can get a couple different flavors if you want. I did rosemary and just regular, but I mean, they have like jalapeno cheddar, they've got pecan white chocolate. But if you want, Costco makes a very good rustic bread too. And I love it also because it's very soft in the center. So when you toast it, it's kind of got a little softer bite to it.
But you want something that's going to hold all of those lovely toppings.
Right. So the first thing you're going to want to do is that. I've got these really fun toasters here.
Amy was just, you may have heard, Amy was educating me during the commercial break on the Smeg toaster. Tell us about this fancy friend.
Well, Smeg is this, it's just such a cool design. They make refrigerators, they make appliances, and they're Italian. And they're outrageously expensive. I didn't buy these. They were gifts, and I borrowed two from my girls. But they're just so beautiful and such a fun centerpiece. But I think you could do this. There's some really good knockoffs, actually, as well on Amazon that look pretty good. And I think the key to making a toast party, of course, is having more than one toaster.
You're going to need to borrow. You're going to need to recruit a few extra appliances. I like how you've leveled them, though, and people then just toast and go.
Yep. I think you can just put in your toasters and then put in your toast, toast it up on this fun little English toast rack.
Look at that!
Which the first time I saw this was when I went to London with my family when I was like 18, and I thought how wonderful. And if you're a toast family, toast racks are the way to go.
I have never even heard of such a thing, a toast rack.
It's so British. It's such a British thing to have it.
Let's be British.
But we love toast at night with just butter and hot chocolate. And so just doing a whole rack of toast is so yummy.
All right, the whipped ricotta, how do we make that?
Okay, so it's really simple. It's just you need whole milk ricotta, and you can actually buy a large quantity of it at Costco. And you can just go ahead and get that.
You know this now because you're a ricotta person.
Because I'm so into it. You just add a tablespoon of whipping cream to it if you're doing a sweet one, and a tablespoon of honey, which I've already kind of got in here.
Whole ricotta, whipping cream,
honey, and a dash of salt. And if you want to make it herbed, you just add whatever kind of herbs you like. Like I like basil and rosemary, and instead of the cream, you just add a tablespoon of olive oil and your fresh herbs and some salt.
And the texture doesn't necessarily change. It's more about incorporating the flavors.
Yeah, I was expecting it to really like whip up,
Yeah.
especially because it had cream in it. It doesn't.
It doesn't, okay.
It doesn't, but it spreads beautiful and it's really yummy.
Ooh, I can't wait to try it.
Kind of a fun thing to do. You could use brie, you could use other ones too, goat cheese, feta cheese, whatever you like. But I kind of simplified it for this menu.
The star of the toast bar, the whipped ricotta. You do have some fancy drinks to go with this beautiful bar.
I did, because we're going to be toasting.
We're toasting.
We're toasting. So I thought it would be kind of fun to do something to kind of elevate it, make it very kind of wedding bridal-y.
Look at those.
And put in fresh flowers. So you want to get just like
Oh, Amy.
edible flowers, which are the ones that you think they are. You know, it's roses, it's dianthus, it's
We
the
are talking about edible
flowers.
flowers so much more this year. I'm going to grab a drink while you demo.
Okay, so what you want to do is you're going to want to just clip off your flowers, and I have these really great molds that you can get. And you can get these at Amazon. This one is really great because it comes with a lid, which I think is helpful. And I actually, after I did it, I thought it needs little clips.
Oh.
So you clip it on.
You bought the clip. These are your separate idea?
Yeah, my separate idea is
Yeah.
I thought just clip them on.
And her clips are flower shaped, in case you didn't notice.
Well, they kind of
You're
so
just
cute.
amazing
I was like, these
all
are
the way
cute.
through.
And then there's the sphere ones as well that you can buy. You can either buy them like a set like this, or you can buy them separate.
Yeah.
But you're just going to want to snip your flowers in, and I actually feel like that.
A whole flower?
Yeah, a whole flower. And
Oh.
I think that the full bloom ones
Oh.
are so gorgeous.
What?
You just put it in there. Clip in whatever, you know, you just put in whatever you kind of think would be pretty. There's these little wax flowers that are so gorgeous.
And then just fill it with water?
Yeah, and I think one of the fun trends about this is that you have actually some of the green coming out of the, when you freeze it.
Oh my gosh.
And it's so pretty. You
They're
can put mint in,
beautiful.
you can put a little bit of lemon.
Honestly, if that's all you
zest
do,
if you
I'm just
want.
here to say that effect is so amazing.
And I think you can
Yeah.
do a beautiful punch if you want, or you can just get this beautiful blush Martinelli's.
Absolutely.
So super fun, kind of elevating the wedding and the fun and making it special for your bride.
Oh, I love this so much. There are so many beautiful, dainty details. I think we touched on most, but you're going to want to go to Amy's Instagram for all of the complete download. How do we find you?
Find me at Amy Richardson on Instagram, everywhere. It's just there.
Fun idea, a toast bar. Let's toast. Thank you so much.
Thank
amazing,
you.
Amazing.